Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are back with game 2 of FIDE World Chess Championship 2024, which is being played in Singapore between Ding Liren and Gukesh. Here in this match, Ding Liren is playing with white pieces while Gukesh is playing with black pieces. Ding starts with e4, king's pawn opening, and Gukesh replies with e5, knight f3, attacking the pawn on e5, knight c6, defending the pawn, bishop c4 leading to Italian game, bishop c5, Gyoko piano, and now d3, a developing move in order to create space for the bishop on c1, so activating bishop c1, and now knight f6 by Gukesh, a developing move, knight c3, another development, and it was with this move that this variation leads to Italian 4 knights variation of Gyoko pianissimo. a6, an important move, as you can see that this knight on c3 and this bishop on c4 both are eyeing on this square b5. So in order to gain control over this b5 square, a6 is an important move, and Ding plays a4. So a short battle for control over b5 square. Now d6, activating the bishop on c8, short castle by Ding Liren. h6, another important move, gaining control over an important square, which is g5. Bishop e3, challenging this bishop on c5. Bishop e6, same pattern is followed by Gukesh as he is now challenging this bishop on c4. a5, as we had seen in previous game, Ding Liren moved his a pawn. The same pattern is being followed in this game as well, as he used an important tempi to move the pawn from a4 to a5. Here bishop takes c4, d takes e4, short castle by Gukesh, as this light square bishop is not there anymore to keep an eye over this diagonal. Bishop takes c5, d takes c5, b3. b3 supports this pawn on c4. Queen takes d1, rook f takes d1. So queens are traded and we are into the end game. Rook a goes to d8. So fight for the control over d file is now taking place. Rook d moves to c1. So Ding Liren denies the exchange of rooks. Knight goes to d4, centralizing the knight with the support of c5 pawn as well as e5 pawn. Ding retreats the knight to e1. Here an important thing is that this e5 pawn is poisoned, as with this rook e8 the knight will be attacked, and once the knight retreats then e4 will be falling. Rook d6, uplifting the rook over the board. King goes to f1, activating the king. g6, creating space for the king. Rook d1 again to gain control along the d file. Rook f goes to d8, doubling the rooks. f3, supporting this e4 pawn, as this knight is defending this, but also this knight has to defend this rook on d1 as well, as both the rooks have been aligned along the d file. King g7, king f2, h5, gaining space. Knight retreats to e2, challenging the knight on d4. Knight c6, Gukesh retreats the knight, denying the exchange. Knight c3, knight d4, so offering some sort of repetition. Knight e2 by Ding Liren again, indicating that he was ready to repeat the moves and claim a draw. Knight c6, knight c3 again, and here with knight d4, Gukesh happily agreed for the draw with threefold repetition, and this way with black pieces Gukesh managed to get a draw. In next game, Gukesh will be playing with white pieces against Ding Liren, and he would be attempting to equalize the score. I hope you would have enjoyed the video. For reviews of upcoming matches, please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.